Few people are as well known and respected in the history books and holy writings of the Abrahamic religions as Prophet Moses. His narrative, filled with supernatural experiences, healings, and deep lessons, is the basis of faith and spirituality in Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. Muslims view Moses as a prophet of great importance, someone who had direct access to God and bravely guided his people through hardships. Moses' journey is not merely a historical narrative, but a timeless lesson in faith, resilience, and the intricate workings of divine wisdom. This script aims to delve into a lesser-known aspect of his life, a hidden secret that holds invaluable insights for believers. By uncovering this secret, we seek to enhance our understanding of faith, deepen our spiritual connection, and draw lessons that are pertinent to our lives today. Moses' early life is a testament to divine intervention and protection. Born into a time of severe oppression for the Israelites under Pharaoh's rule, Moses' birth itself was shrouded in danger. Pharaoh had decreed that all newborn Hebrew boys be killed to curb the growing population of the Israelites. In an act of desperation and faith, Moses' mother placed him in a basket and set him adrift on the Nile River, trusting that God would protect him. This act of surrender to divine will marked the beginning of a life destined for greatness. The basket carrying the infant Moses was discovered by Pharaoh's daughter, who, moved by compassion, decided to adopt him. Thus Moses was raised in the very palace of the ruler who sought to annihilate his people. This juxtaposition of origins highlights the profound and often mysterious ways in which divine plans unfold. Moses grew up with the privileges of Egyptian royalty while maintaining his Hebrew heritage, a dual identity that would later play a crucial role in his mission. At a critical juncture in his life, Moses was chosen by God. Moses established himself in Midian, where he got married and began a new life after leaving Egypt for the murder of an Egyptian in defense of a Hebrew slave. This is where Moses encountered the burning bush on Mount Sinai while taking care of his father-in-law's cattle. The miraculous sign of the burning bush that did not burn down attracted Moses closer. God commanded Moses to take off his sandals since he was on holy ground, calling to him from within the bush. Moses' prophetic vocation began with this supernatural meeting. God revealed to Moses that he had been chosen to lead the Israelites out of bondage in Egypt. Despite Moses' initial hesitation and feelings of inadequacy, God assured him of divine support, appointing his brother Aaron as his spokesperson. Armed with this divine mandate, Moses returned to Egypt to confront Pharaoh and demand the liberation of his people. The exodus from Egypt, marked by miraculous events such as the 10 plagues and the parting of the Red Sea, culminated in a pivotal moment at Mount Sinai. After leading the Israelites through the desert, Moses ascended Mount Sinai to receive God's laws, the 10 Commandments, which would form the foundation of the Israelites' covenant with God. This moment of revelation was of immense significance. The 10 Commandments inscribed on tablets of stone were not merely legalistic decrees, but a divine blueprint for righteous living. They encapsulated the core principles of monotheism, morality, and social justice, guiding the Israelites in their relationship with God and with one another. A further highlight of Moses' special function as a go-between for God and his people was the experience at Mount Sinai. In addition to the 10 Commandments, Moses received comprehensive instructions for building the tabernacle and instituting religious ceremonies during his 40 days and nights in close communion with God atop the mountain. Moses became unique as a prophet of unmatched importance and stature because of his intimate relationship with God. Yet the period at Mount Sinai was also marked by challenges. While Moses was on the mountain, the Israelites, in his absence, crafted a golden calf and began to worship it, violating the very first commandment. Moses' descent from the mountain, carrying the stone tablets, was met with this grievous act of idolatry. In his righteous anger, Moses shattered the tablets, a symbolic act signifying the broken covenant. However, Moses' leadership and intercession restored the covenant. He pleaded with God on behalf of the Israelites, and through his mediation the people were forgiven and new tablets were inscribed. This episode highlighted not only the fragility of human faith, but also the power of repentance and divine mercy. While the major events of Moses' life are widely known and celebrated, there exists a deeper, more esoteric aspect of his journey that offers profound insights. This hidden secret is encapsulated in a narrative found in Surah Al-Kahf, chapter 18, verse 60 to 82 of the Quran, which recounts Moses' encounter with a wise servant of God, often identified as Khidr. This story, filled with mysterious actions and events, holds a key to understanding the deeper dimensions of divine wisdom and guidance. Despite his great stature as a prophet, Moses set out on this journey in search of wisdom and comprehension that went beyond his own. A cornerstone of Islamic spirituality is emphasized by this desire of higher wisdom. Learning is a lifetime endeavor, and even the most elevated of us are capable of development. The story of Moses and Khidr is a fascinating and profound narrative. Moses, accompanied by his servant, set out on a journey to meet this wise servant of God. Upon finding Khidr, Moses requested to accompany him and learn from him. Khidr agreed, but with a condition. Moses must remain patient and refrain from questioning his actions until Khidr himself explained them. Finally, Khidr explained the reasons behind his actions. The boat belonged to poor fishermen who depended on it for their livelihood. By damaging it, Khidr prevented it from being seized by a tyrannical king who was seizing every good boat. The young boy was destined to grow up and bring great sorrow and disbelief to his pious parents, and his death was a mercy that would lead to their eventual happiness and a righteous offspring. The wall he repaired concealed a treasure belonging to 2 orphaned boys in the town, and by fixing it, he ensured that the treasure would remain hidden until the boys were mature enough to claim it. These explanations revealed a profound truth. God's wisdom and knowledge are far beyond human comprehension. What may appear as unjust or illogical from a human perspective is often part of a divine plan that ensures the greater good. The story of Moses and Khidr teaches believers to trust in God's wisdom, remain patient in the face of uncertainty, and humbly acknowledge the limits of human understanding. Moses' inner struggles and moments of human frailty are a testament to his relatable humanity. Despite his unwavering faith and strong leadership, Moses experienced moments of doubt and frustration. A notable example is when he struck the rock twice to bring forth water instead of speaking to it as God commanded. This act revealed his human side and the internal battles even prophets face. It reminds believers that prophets too encounter challenges and moments of weakness, reinforcing the importance of seeking divine guidance in times of personal struggle. The burden of leadership that Moses carried was immense and filled with constant challenges. He frequently interceded on behalf of his people, pleading with God to forgive their transgressions and guide them rightly. This role as an intercessor showcased Moses' deep compassion and responsibility towards his people. It highlights the weight of leadership and the profound dedication required to guide a community through trials and towards spiritual growth. Personal sacrifices marked Moses' mission to lead the Israelites. He gave up a life of comfort in Pharaoh's palace to align himself with the suffering of his people. This willingness to endure hardship for the sake of his divine mission exemplifies selflessness and dedication. It serves as a powerful reminder of the personal cost often associated with fulfilling a higher purpose and the importance of prioritizing communal well-being over personal comfort. Moses' unique relationship with God, characterized by direct communication, is another hidden aspect that underscores the profound spiritual connection he maintained. This direct line of communication was rare and signified the special role Moses played in conveying God's messages to humanity. It highlights the exceptional nature of his prophethood and the deep trust placed in him by the divine. The 40 years of wandering in the desert with the Israelites was a period of immense trial and tribulation. Moses' patience and perseverance during this time, despite constant complaints and rebellions from the people, reflect his unwavering commitment to God's plan. His steadfastness in the face of adversity provides a timeless lesson in the virtues of patience and perseverance. The incident involving the cow in Surah Al-Baqarah offers a subtle yet profound lesson in obedience. The Israelites' reluctance and procrastination in fulfilling God's command to sacrifice a cow revealed deeper insights into the nature of faith and obedience that Moses had to address. This narrative underscores the importance of prompt and unquestioning obedience to divine instructions. The significance of Moses' staff, which transformed into a serpent and performed various miracles, symbolizes God's power and support. This staff, initially a simple shepherd's tool, became an instrument of divine intervention. It teaches that God's power can manifest through the most ordinary means, emphasizing the potential for the mundane to become extraordinary through divine will. Moses' role in establishing a legal framework for the Israelites, including the Ten Commandments and additional laws, reflects his wisdom in governance and justice. This aspect of his leadership is crucial in understanding the comprehensive nature of his mission. It highlights the importance of a structured legal and moral code in maintaining societal harmony and spiritual integrity. The support Moses received from his family, particularly from his brother Aaron, who served as his spokesperson, and his sister Miriam, highlights the importance of familial support in fulfilling divine missions. This underscores the collective effort often required in spiritual and prophetic endeavors. The involvement of his family members illustrates the collaborative nature of prophetic missions and the value of strong familial bonds in achieving divine objectives. These hidden secrets and aspects of Moses' life enrich our understanding of his prophetic mission and offer deeper insights into the nature of divine wisdom, leadership, and the human experience in the context of faith. They remind believers of the multifaceted nature of prophetic lives and the timeless lessons they impart. By reflecting on these aspects of Moses' life, believers can draw valuable lessons that enhance their spiritual journey. Moses' story is a timeless reminder of the power of faith, the importance of divine wisdom, and the enduring significance of patience and trust in our relationship with God.